Oh my goodness! You are Gordon Ramsay.
You make a sloth look like an Olympic athlete.
I'm sorry.
So don't interrupt me, you donut.
Gordon Ramsay, the greatest chef that the Dhar Mann universe has ever seen. There have been 2 times in my entire life when I thought that the universe aligned for me. This is one of them. The other time was when I made the perfect roller coaster in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I'm talking low nausea, medium intensity, and like a 9 for excitement. Not sure if this tops that, but it's close. I mean, this combines the 2 things that probably brought most of you guys to my channel, Dhar Mann and cooking videos, so when I saw this upload, I was a happy camper. Now, Dhar Mann is no stranger to creating fake versions of celebrities. We've had Mr. Feast and like that one TikTok video where we had like Marley D'Amelio or something. And now we've got Gordon Ramsay, and I'll be honest, I've only watched about a minute and a half of this video, but from what I've seen, we're in for a ride, okay? Not quite the ride you'd experience on that aforementioned roller coaster, but still, it'll be a ride. So grab your aprons and put on your big boy pants, and let's begin. Please subscribe.
You gotta be kidding me!
That was not a sentence.
What the heck? This isn't even a real avocado!
Don't get so frustrated. You've still got time.
I got this. You can keep cooking.
Beautiful mise en place, Monica.
Thank you, Chef. I've learned from watching your shows. Every good cook has everything in its place.
Every good cook has everything in its place, eh?
I know you love sweet and salty, so I added an extra few pinches of salt. You're going to love it.
I can't wait to try it. Just not too much salt. I don't want to choke to death.
Has Dhar Mann ever seen a Gordon Ramsay show? This is not the demeanor of Gordon Ramsay. I mean, I know that this is Jordan Ramsay, but I'd have to think that there is an inspiration here. If somebody threw an avocado across Gordon Ramsay's kitchen, he would probably set them on fire.
Do you still need anything?
Yeah, an easier recipe. I didn't know it was gonna be this hard.
Well, how did you get into a cooking competition?
I know the basics, so don't tell anybody, but I may or may not have some of my dad's food to qualify for this. He's a master chef.
You cheated?
It's my only way into culinary school. I'm not good enough on my own, but winning this competition and that prize money will for sure get me in.
What? Dhar Mann, how hard do you think it is to get into culinary school? I'm pretty sure the Culinary Institute of America has nearly a 100% acceptance rate. You don't need to be a good cook to go to culinary school. That's what you go to culinary school to become. Obviously, some experience in a restaurant would help, but it's a school. That's like saying you'd need to already be a master of chemistry to go to college for chemistry. What is this plot?
Well, as Gordon Ramsay always says, there are no shortcuts to success. You have to do things the hard way.
There's a lot of things I don't love about this channel, but for the most part, when I call something out, I'm just joking or it's just lighthearted criticism. My genuine least favorite thing about this channel, and something that I think is an actual detriment to the videos, is that the plot for every single video is based around some sort of corny catchphrase. What you do will always come into the light. If you don't poop now, you're gonna have to poop later. If you can't get your message across without slapping it across the viewer's face 40 times over 15 minutes, you probably need to rework the way you're making your videos.
But the good thing is, you don't have to be the best that makes it to the next round. You just don't have to be the worst.
This can't be the worst.
Oh no, my sugar!
Nobody's seeing him do this as they are making eye contact with each other. Okay, sure, why not?
Here, can you use mine?
Are you sure? Wow, you're the best. Thank you.
My pleasure. So, what do you think? No, don't answer that. I already know you think they're the best.
Way too much baking soda and not enough brown sugar. They're not even baked properly. Haven't you ever made cookies before?
If it's this bad, why is he even trying to make it to the next round? Would it not become suspicious if one by one everybody else in the competition just started messing up their dishes, when they're all clearly better at cooking than him? Maybe it will. I haven't seen this entire video, so maybe I should stop talking.
These look delicious. Let's see. Oh! It's like biting into a pink Himalayan salt. I can't even swallow. Water, now!
I don't know what I did wrong. I made them like I always do. I'm so sorry.
You got lucky. I was convinced you were the one going home. But after tasting this abomination, I'm sorry, Monica, but you're eliminated from the competition.
Wait, no, please. Something went wrong. I'm begging you, please, give me another chance.
There are no second chances.
You're telling me somebody who's made cookies hundreds of times and knows that there's no possibility that something just magically went wrong and they put too much salt in it, to the point where they're not even edible, would not check to see what's labeled salt and what's labeled sugar and make sure nothing's going on? I don't believe that.
Hey, you were right. I don't have to be the best, I just can't be the worst. You got any more tips?
Well, not much. But I'll tell you this. The chef is really sensitive to spice, so avoid that at all costs.
Dhar Mann, there's literally not even anything in this bottle. How do you miss that?
Hey, can I have a favor?
What is it?
Can I borrow some of your hot sauce? I got a tip that Jordan likes it really spicy.
Really?
Yeah, I think we should work together to get Michael out of the competition. I think he's the best one here.
Thanks. Let me use some first.
Alright, so now we've got two terrible people in the competition. First off, does Michael not have ears? You guys are talking at full volume, and I like how there's not even any pushback. She's just like, okay, yeah, let's work together. Eliminate the competition as a duo. Sure, that works for me. Also, isn't this being recorded? Won't this be seen at some point? The salt and sugar thing and this?
Oh, I'd use a lot more than that. Here is a really high tolerance.
Are you sure? Okay. Thanks for helping me.
No worries, I got you. Just in case.
And time.
What? So he doesn't even put any on his food? And I'm gonna go ahead and assume that Jenny is not gonna say anything about how he told her to put so much hot sauce on it, unlike any actual human in this scenario, just so we can go forward to the next round. I mean, you literally have footage of him putting some of the hot sauce on her dish, but I bet you she won't say anything.
This is terrible. The only way I can get this bite down is because of the lime juice. It's almost as bad as your cookies. I don't know how you made it on this show. Oh my gosh! Hot! Someone get me a glass of milk, pronto! What are you trying to kill me? You put way too much hot sauce. It's supposed to be a street taco, not an assault on the senses.
But I thought that you liked hot food.
I can't stand spice. I have a sensitive stomach. And this isn't just spicy. This is a 4-alarm fire in my mouth. What were you thinking? I'm sorry, Jenny. It's time to turn in your apron.
No, please!
Yeah, you heard him. Get out of here.
You know, the more I think about it, the more I'm starting to think that this might just be fair play. I can't quite decide because he did put some hot sauce on her plate, but you have to remember that she was pretty okay and pretty willing to try and work together to get somebody else out. So I mean, is it a mean thing to do? Yes. Is it cheating? I'm not sure. It's not like he replaced a certain sauce with hot sauce like he did the first time. That was definitely cheating. This? Jenny had the option to listen to the tip or not.
Any advice on how to make macaroons?
Yeah, just do what I taught you and everything will be fine.
But how do I make sure that...
Hey, son, I gotta go. I'm sure you're gonna come up with something, okay? Break an egg.
No, wait.
Okay, I cut it out because there was like 2 minutes of nothing, but the dad called him. Why would you FaceTime somebody if you have to go after 4 seconds? I mean, come on, Dhar Mann, at least make the son call him. These are things that should not be overlooked. There is no reason for the dad to call here.
Excuse me, I don't know if I'm in the right place. I'm looking for stage 6.
No, why?
Oh, I'm just dropping off these macaroons to someone here on the lot, and I guess I got turned around.
Are you serious? Really, this is the idea we're going with? That just by chance this guy showed up in the parking lot the second this guy walked out to answer a 4-second FaceTime call from his dad, and he's delivering macaroons? Sure, why not?
So, you ready to confess?
Okay, fine. There was this guy outside. He was making delivery and acted like if I was Jordan's personal assistant. And then I told him he was in the right place, even though he was in the wrong.
No, I mean for the confessional. You know, your reaction to everything that's going on. For the camera.
The confessional. Yeah, I'm ready.
Cool. Did you want to finish that story you were telling me, or?
Nah, it wasn't important.
Is this guy in on it or something? Has he not put 2 and 2 together? The salt, the spice, and now he walks in with a bag full of macaroons and basically tells him what he just did, and it somehow doesn't compute? Are we sure this guy isn't secretly in on it?
The moment of truth. Let's begin with Michael's macarons. Oh, very good job. These look lovely. The feet are lifted to perfection. Just the right amount of filling, and the edges are smooth all around. This is the real test. Delicious. Do I taste a hint of Earl Grey?
Yep, I love Earl Grey.
Yeah, I love a good London fog myself, but are we really going to skip over how the guy somehow got the pre-made macaroons into the competition? I mean, they record how they cook them. They record, like, the baking process and everything. Are we seriously going to skip over that? Is it because there's no possible explanation where it could ever make sense, so we just skip over it instead? Yeah, I think so too.
You two are really going places.
Question is, who's going to first place?
No, it's hard to choose. I have an idea. I'd like to see each of your techniques. Why don't we review the hidden cameras?
Hidden cameras? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we put them up on your cooking stations to get some close-ups.
Why is this even needed? It's the classic Dhar Mann plot twist where they abandon the logical ending and instead go for some crazy plot twist that's not even necessary for the story to end as expected. You don't need a hidden camera. In cooking shows, they record the chefs while they're cooking. Why would they not just have footage of them trying to cook the macaroons?
Excellent technique, Michael. Very impressive.
He is cracking an egg.
Let's pull up Jason's footage.
We really don't need to see that. How about we just move on?
Wow. I'm shocked.
What seems to be the problem?
I've never seen this happen before in all my years directing these shows.
This is a huge problem.
I can explain. You see,
I'm sorry, everyone. It looks like our hidden camera on Jason's cooking station somehow broke. It didn't capture any footage after the first few seconds.
Oh, let's go!
Guys, this video's really tested me. Just want to let you know that. Hey Jason, you have eyeballs. You were looking at the monitor. You would have seen hidden camera, no signal. This sort of reveal does not work because it implies that Jason is now part of the video audience who has not seen what's on the monitor yet. Jason would be looking at the monitor where his footage would be. He would not be surprised by this. What is going on?
Well, thank you both for being an amazing part of our first season of Kids Cook-Off. Our very first winner, who will receive a $10,000 cash prize and a free ride to the culinary school of his choice, is...
Jason? Is there a Jason here?
What now?
I'm looking for a Jason.
And who are you?
I came to deliver something, but I gave it to the wrong person, so
I've truly lost the energy to continue calling out how contrived this plot is. I mean, you had such a straight path to the ending you wanted, and you gotta do hidden cameras, door dashers coming back to right their wrongs. I mean, seriously, just make the video make sense.
Oh my goodness! You are Gordon Ramsay.
Excuse me, we're trying to tape a show here, and no fans are allowed, so please get lost.
It's you. Hey, I need that delivery back.
What's going on? Do you know this man?
I've never seen this guy in my life.
Yeah, I'm the guy who gave you that order from Miss Panucci's bakery. You said you were Mr. Ramsay's assistant.
I don't understand. What's he talking about?
I just got a call from my boss who's mad at me for not delivering the macaroons to the right person. There they are. Oh, what? There's a bite taken out of one of them. Where's the box?
I'm sure you could find the box. I'm sure the kid throwing it away is documented somewhere on the camera that's supposed to be filming this show, but for some reason we don't get to see the footage of them sneaking the macaroons into the competition. Wasn't deemed important enough. Glad that this part was, though.
Did you really think you're gonna get away with this? Sneaking food into a televised cooking competition? How lazy is that?
I mean, really, I don't blame him for thinking he's gonna get away with this because, once again, you see the cameras that are supposed to be filming this show, apparently they weren't on. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm done watching this video. The video ends by Jenny's dad coming to beat up the kid because apparently now in the Dhar Mann universe, an adult assaulting a child is humor. I mean, I'm not surprised. This is like the third or fourth time we've seen this in his recent videos that I've covered. Is this just how every video ends now? Somebody getting beaten up? What a good message, Dhar Mann. Glad you're still changing the world. Well guys, this definitely goes up there as one of, if not the worst Dhar Mann video I've ever seen. I'm not joking. I know I say the worst a lot, but seriously, we just watched the same video. None of it made sense. There were so many plot holes and just so much nonsense that I don't even really know what to say about it. I just know I don't want to watch it again. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Subscribe.